Good morning, students. Am I audible? Am I audible? Please respond. Okay, thank you. Uh, so this is a class of professional practice, law and ethics. We are discussing about the fifth module. So we are discussing about fifth module, that is engagement of labor in construction and the role related or law relating to intellectual property. Okay. So in the last class we have started the labor, that means a construction labor. We have discussed about uh, what is in construction labor and what are the responsibility of construction labor and how they have uh, selected for a particular job, what are the requirements for being a construction labor. Fine. And I have also mentioned some law related to engagement of labor. Okay, so there are different law which are associated with engagement of labor in a construction. Okay, so like Industrial Dispute Act 1947, Industrial Employment Standing Order Act 1946, Worksman Compensation Act 1923, Building and Other Construction Workers, that is Regulation of Employment and Condition of Service Act 1996 and Rules 1998, and RERA Act, that is Real Estate Regulatory Authority Act 2017 and NBC 2017. So I told you in the last class to study the basics about this act. Okay, so I have given a kind of a homework that you should go by yourself and search engine, find out the basic idea about this law related to engagement of labor. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about intellectual property. We are going to discuss about intellectual property rights. Fine. So from the name itself, you will get an idea about that this term related to some property. Okay. Now, all you have aware of property. So when you say and when we mention the property, so maybe in your mind, in general people, in a particular general people, in their mind, the reflection will come about their land or construction or any particular building on a particular land which uh, under your legal. Okay, so here intellectual property means the intellectual property is little bit different. Okay, so that means whatever you have done, if suppose you have discovered something in information and technology area. Okay, so you can claim that that particular observation is done only by you, and if any other person is trying to use that particular concept, that created by you, he or she have to give acknowledgement, or you can say have to take permission from you. Why? Because that it's act like an intellectual property of yours. Okay. So in general, what is intellectual property? If I want to say, so it's a kind of a kind of property. Okay, the intellectual property it's a category of a property that includes what? It includes um, intangible creation of human intellect. Okay, so there are many types of intellectual property. So when you say intellectual property, there are different types of intellectual properties are exist. Okay, and most well-known types are copyrights, patents, trademarks, and trade secrets. Okay, I think these terms are already familiar to you. You may not know the actual concept about this term. Okay, but from this class, we're going to discuss about that basics idea about what is copyright, what is patent, what is trademark, and what is trade secret. Okay, so I think you all are familiar with our Downtown University logo, right? So this is kind of a trademark. So whenever you see this particular logo, you will recognize that this particular logo is associated with Downtown University. Okay, so that is a kind of a trademark of Downtown University. Got it? Fine. So the modern concept of intellectual property, it's actually developed in England. Okay, the particular that current scenario of that intellectual property, it's basically it is developed in England in 17th century, 17th to 18th century. Okay, and this term intellectual property, this term began to be used in 19th century. Yeah, I'm going to share screen. Don't worry, but let me first tell. Okay, don't worry. The term intellectual property began to be used in the 19th century, though it was not um, until the late 20th century that intellectual property became, you know, popular in the majority of the world's. Okay, so basically you can say the intellectual property rights basically in general it's come uh, from 20th century. Okay, 20th century. Okay, hang on. Let me unlock this. Okay. So the main purpose of intellectual property law, we are talking about intellectual property rights now. So there must be some law to, preserve or to protect the intellectual property of an individual. So the main purpose of intellectual property law is to encourage the creation of a wide variety of intellectual goods. Okay, and to achieve this, the law gives people and business property rights to the information and intellectual good they create. Okay, so this gives economical incentive for their creation because it allows people to profit from the information and intellectual good they create. So yeah, you can also go for patent for your creation. Okay, you can also file a patent. Okay, so I'm talking about in general about intellectual property. Okay, so for this session I am going to share one video. Okay, I'm going to share a very small video of 5 to 6 minute video for the basics so that you can have a basic idea about intellectual property. So as we already discussed about intellectual property, when you say intellectual property, so it includes copyright, patent, trademark, and trade secrets. Okay, so I have selected one very unique video, a very small video for you. From there you can relate a particular company the process of a particular company with this copyright, what is patent, and what is trademark, and what is trade secret. Okay, so it is not like a very textbook type of video. It's very kind of practical type of video that I'm going to share right now. Okay, so I think you will going to like this video. Plus, please be listen to the particular video very carefully. Okay, fine. Wait a second. So I guess I'm audible, right? Can you see the screen? Okay, I'm going to share one video. Okay, if it is not uh, maybe I don't know whether I can play or not, because it's the first time that I'm going to play a video. Let me check. Wait. Which one? I guess this one. Okay, I'm just giving a trial. Can you, if you can hear the voice, and if you can see the video, please respond with yes. Okay. Can you see the video? Can you hear the voice? Please respond. Okay, chalo, ठीक है. Thank God. Okay, so I'm starting from the beginning. So please listen to that video. Okay, it's very interesting. I think you will find this interesting. Okay. Okay, let's finish the video. Okay, so I'll just share my screen again for 1 minute. So let's finish the video. Fine. Okay. Selected or what? Okay, can you see this screen? Can you see the screen? Please respond. Can you see the screen? Okay. I'll just continue from the last point that the video was cut out because of the network. Okay. Fine. Somewhere little bit backward. Wait. Okay, I'll just start from one paragraph. Okay, let's hold on. Copyright. Okay, so I guess we'll start from the copyright. Okay, accident. So can you hear my voice now? Am I audible? Am I audible? Please respond. Okay, so this is a small video that I have selected for you. It's basically, if you can't hear, I'll share the video with you. So don't worry. So basically, this video is all about telling about what is your copyright, what is patent, fine. One, basically, what is intellectual property. Okay, so in the particular video, you will see that the copyright, patent, trademark, trade secrets are actually explained with a very simple way by comparing with a Coca-Cola brand or Coca-Cola company. Okay, so with related to the Coca-Cola company. One second. With related to Coca-Cola company. So the particular in this particular video, that copyright intellectual property rights are explained. Okay, so if you listen to a particular video in different time, so we'll get a basic idea about that intellectual property. Okay, so next class I'll again going to share another video. The length will be a little bit higher, but it is actually like a textbook video. Okay, textbook oriented video. That means what is intellectual property, what is copyright, what is patent, what is trademark, by definition. Okay, by text definition, so you will get an idea about all these things. Okay, and it was Indian originated. Okay, but the present video, it is not Indian originated. Okay, so some law which are reflected in particular video, it may not be applicable in India. Okay, but I have shared that particular video for you so that you can have a basic idea about intellectual property by comparing it with the actual or practical thing like Coca-Cola company. Okay, like Coca-Cola logo or Coca-Cola the trademark, or you can say one liner. Okay, or the formula that the Coca-Cola company used for for creating such a different, a unique taste of a Coca-Cola. That is all come under trade secret. Okay, so they all are under intellectual property. Okay, and they have some rights for their intellectual property. Okay, so next class also we're going to discuss about intellectual property again with a different video or different approach. Okay, so this is all about today class. Fine. Okay then, so I'll take attendance now for you. Please to respond. Okay, आज कितना है तारीख 25 ना? Professional. Please do respond to your roll call. Roll number 69. Roll number 69. Roll number 51.
Present, sir. 51, present, sir.
52. 52. Okay, excellent.